The name of the book is Flap Your Wings. The words are written by P.D. Eastman. Let's look at the cover of the book. What do we see here? I know. I see 2 birds. 1, 2, and 1 egg in a nest. Yeah. You know what else I see? It looks like this bird looks confused a little bit and maybe thoughtful. See? They're not smiling. They're talking to each other maybe, but this bird doesn't know what to do. See? This bird is holding its head with its wing and doesn't know what to do. Maybe rubbing its head because it's doesn't know what to do. Okay, let's see what the story is about. An egg lay in the path. Ooh, this is the path, this is the egg, and it's laying on the ground. Do eggs usually lay on the ground? I don't know. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Do you think birds' eggs usually lay on the ground? Or do birds usually put their eggs in the nest? Well, these birds definitely put their eggs in the nest. But you see, this egg, for some reason, is laying on the ground. Okay. A boy came down the path. He saw the egg. He looked around. He saw flamingos, big birds, and turtles, and alligators. Whose egg is this? He called, but nobody answered. There he is. He's calling, whose egg is this? But the animals did not answer. They all kept quiet, and there's the egg. And remember that the birds, the alligators, the crocodiles, the turtles, they all lay eggs. The snakes, they all lay eggs. Then the boy looked up. He saw an empty nest in a tree. Here is an egg without a nest, he said. And there is a nest without an egg. The boy climbed the tree. He put the egg in the nest. Then he went away. Mr. and Mrs. Bird came home. This is Mr. Daddy Bird and Mrs. Mommy Bird. They were surprised to find an egg in their nest. That's not our egg, said Mrs. Bird. Look how big it is. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's their egg. Their egg should be very small like this. Yeah, but this egg is big. But it is an egg, and it's in our nest, said Mr. Bird. If an egg is in our nest and you sit on it, if an egg is in your nest, you sit on it and keep it warm. It doesn't matter whose egg it is, he said. Yeah, so they're being very loyal and they're being very nice to the egg. All right, said Mrs. Bird, but I wonder what kind of bird will come out of that egg. See? So the daddy bird says we have to sit on it and keep it warm until it hatches. And mommy bird agreed to that, but she says, I don't think this is our egg. But daddy bird said it doesn't matter whose egg it is. We still have to sit on it and keep it warm. They took turns keeping the egg warm. First, Mrs. Bird sat on it. Then Mr. Bird sat on it. And sometimes, because it was so big, they both sat on it. One day, Mrs. Bird heard a squeaking noise. "Help," she said, "this egg is squeaking." Squeak, squeak, squeak. Mr. Bird came back to the nest. He listened to the egg. "The egg is not squeaking," he said. "It's our baby that is squeaking. He is ready to come out of the egg." Mr. and Mrs. Bird waited. See, there is the egg is squeaking. It's the baby that is squeaking inside the egg. He's ready to come out. The egg started to crack. Squeak, 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 squeak. Then it cracked some more. See all those cracks? Squeak, scratch, crackle. And there was the baby. Look at that baby. Does it look like a bird baby? What do you think? Oh, I know. It does not. It looks like an alligator baby. Mr. Bird was very excited. "It's Junior," he shouted. "What a beautiful baby." So although baby does not look like them, they're still excited. Mr. Bird is very excited to see the egg hatch and the baby come out. Junior opened his mouth. It was a big mouth. It was full of teeth. "That's the funniest looking baby I ever saw," said Mrs. Bird. "Something is wrong. I don't think he's our baby at all." See, there is Mrs. Bird. She's still very doubtful. She doesn't think that it's their baby. "He's in our nest, so he must be ours," said Mr. Bird. "His mouth is open. That means he's hungry. When your baby is hungry, you feed him." Mr. and Mrs. Bird went away to get some food for Junior. See, they even gave him a name, Junior. That means the young one. Mr. Bird brought a pink worm. Mrs. Bird brought a green one. See, what do birds eat? Birds eat bugs and worms. See, that's what they brought. They brought him what they eat. See? Junior ate both worms in one gulp. There he is, eating both worms in one gulp. Then he opened his mouth wide again. "We have to get Junior lots more to eat," said Mr. and Mrs. Bird. See, he's still hungry. 2 worms are not enough for a little alligator. Hour after hour, day after day, they brought food for Junior. Mrs. Bird got berries. There she is. And cherries, berries and cherries. She got dragonflies and mosquitoes. She got butterflies and caterpillars. She got ladybugs and tiger beetles. Yeah, she brought him all this food, berries and bugs. Mr. Bird got crickets and spiders. He got red ants and black ants. He got grasshoppers and snails. He got centipedes too. Those are the centipedes. See, also got him a lot of bugs. "What kind of bird eats so much?" said Mrs. Bird. See, they keep on bringing him more and more food. "It doesn't matter," said Mr. Bird. "He's still hungry and we have to feed him." Weeks went by. Junior never stopped eating. And he never stopped growing. He grew bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. Look at him. He's bigger than the nest. Remember at the beginning, he was very small. He could fit in a nest, right? Let's look at the beginning where he was very small. Yeah, when he just came out of the egg, he was small. There he is, very small. He could still fit in a nest. But now, when weeks went by, he grew and grew and grew, and he ate and ate and ate, and he became bigger and bigger and bigger. Finally, Junior got so big that Mr. Bird said, "It's too crowded up here." Look at them. He's so big. See, he's on a tree. That's funny, right? Do alligators go on trees? No. Alligators can swim. What can alligators do? They can swim. Yeah. In water. Yeah. Even Mr. and Mrs. Bird can't fit. That's why it's too crowded. It's too many people. Junior has to leave the nest. It's time for him to fly away. See, they still think that he can fly. What do you think? Do you think Junior can fly? What do you need to fly? You need wings. Yeah? Does Junior have wings? Nope, he does not. He has paws. Like legs, right? "You're right," said Mrs. Bird. "The time has come. We must show him how to fly." But they want to teach him how to fly. Okay. Mrs. Bird pushed and pushed. So Mrs. Bird is pushing him down. Mr. Bird showed Junior how to fly. See? "Jump into the air like this," he said. "Then flap your wings." See, he's showing him how to flap your wings to stay in the air. Junior got ready. He took a big breath and jumped. Up, up, up in the air he went. "Flap your wings," yelled Mrs. Bird. "Flap your wings," yelled Mr. Bird. Yeah, he's trying. He's trying to flap, but he doesn't have any wings. Oh my goodness, Junior flapped and flapped, but it didn't do any good. He didn't have any wings. Down, down went Junior. Down into the water. Splash! That might be a good thing, because that's where alligators live. They live in the water. It was cool and wet in the water. It was just right for Junior. There he is, with all the other alligators and turtles and froggies and fish. "You know," said Mrs. Bird, "I don't think Junior was a bird at all." "It doesn't matter," Mr. Bird said. "He's happy now. And just look at him swim." See, there he is, swimming away. And they're very happy for him. See, they raised him, so they're very happy for him. The end.